with that, the Caboose interior project is done. Done. Well, at least 99%. 99.9% maybe. We have just a couple little things, but you know what? I'll wait till Janee's here. We'll do the grand finale. Alright, we got the ceiling fan up. Installed yesterday. I don't think we got it on camera, but we got the trim completed there. We got it completed there that we needed a piece. Come be on it already.
I know.
And we got that little piece up there trim done. And then we just took out all our tools and swept the floor, and now we're going to burn.
Too bad we can't move that table.
Let's move the table. We need to get out of here. That's
Maybe last time.
It's gonna be hard to.
Last time it gave me a concussion. What's my head?
Let's not do that this time.
I don't know how. It's heavy. Babe, it's hard.
It's not easy.
No.
Is that a bad omen?
Yeah, I think it is. Take gloves. This thing is cold.
Okay, go get it, please.
You can do it, Lou.
You can do it?
There's freeze on my hand.
This is almost out. Ready to try something?
What?
Flip this switch.
What?
The lights. I hooked it up. Drum roll, please. I don't quite remember which one it was. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
That was all of them.
Huh? Really? Is that all of them? It didn't work. I just flipped them all up. There's nothing. Alright, let me go check the breaker. Well, that's not good. Babe, we got lights.
Oh.
So.
Oh my god. How freaking cool is that?
So I'm trying to remember what I did.
Wow, that floor was really good.
Yeah, before and after. Hey, we got lights.
Yeah, baby.
You know what it was? the GFCI outlets I have as my safety were actually tripped. I think maybe they come that way when you first get them, and I didn't even think of that. So they were off. I think I did the closet lights with the outside lights.
Baby, you keep on getting in my picture.
Has how many outlets do we have? One down there, one on each end up there. This is all LED lighting. They run about, I think for a 40 watt, it runs about 2 watts, I believe, to run a light bulb. So we're talking like hardly any power being drawn off this. The ceiling fan may have a little bit more, so I can't test it though. Can't test it because the battery is like one of the super small ones, not AAA. It's like quadruple A. I don't know what it's called. I gotta look it up. But it's definitely smaller than any battery we have. All right, we have another container, but it's looking good. So we're just gonna burn the subfloor and stain it. There. Is that done? Turned out great, babe. Very nice. I like the light. I think the light for the trash station's like perfect.
Yeah, they're cute.
Oh, I didn't do the dark stain around it back here. I gotta do that still. Just to get it that shade darker. I forgot that yesterday. Oops. You like it?
Yeah, babe. Is that the light color?
Yeah, just natural. Just plain natural, which will show this burn really good.
Yeah, it looks good from over here.
And then polyurethane, it's gonna dull out.
Yeah. Are you gonna do 2
polyurethane.
coats or just one?
I don't know, I think just one of this and then polyurethane do like triple or something.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see how much it dulls out, but sun on it. That's before. This is Janee burning it. And then this is the natural stain that we're putting on it. And then we'll do polyurethane. Might do 2 coats.
Ready.
Take a break, then. Get some air.
I'm on to the next square, babe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
That scared me. Light.
I'm gonna go get fresh gloves because I gotta take these off to lift this.
Okay.
And
The floor looks awesome. I really like it.
it's hard to see it from this angle because of the sunlight.
You can
But
see
when you
it
look down on it
in the
it's pretty
camera.
cool. Okay.
Yeah, how darker it is.
Alright. It smells good in here. Like stain. Very cool. Alright, this just has the stain from yesterday. Dried overnight. Got the lights plugged in. Looking good. And I want to try the ceiling fan. But this is the one that apparently works. See if the ceiling fan works. Okay. I don't have light bulbs in it though, but let's see if the... Oh. I got power to it. Yeah. Wow, that's how low I can feel it. It's actually pretty darn quiet. That's on high right there. I can feel it. And that's quiet. It's not moving at all. Nice. So that should help circulate the air, because it is, if I climbed up there, it's definitely warmer with all those windows up there, and that heat just kind of... So this will help, I think, circulate this area, bring it down here, circulate it out, push it out the... Ooh, it's kind of chilly. Today is Friday, and I think the high is like 72 today. Very nice. Got some stuff done yesterday, got these floors done, but we're gonna do a floor sealer. And then put that back in there. We do a floor sealer, and we need to do some touch-ups in here. But we started painting the building, and I will say it is ugly. Not too bad. It's amazing. We are going to put a floor sealer on this. The floor is pretty shiny. It was really dull after the first one. The second one, and the polyurethane's gonna... What is this stuff I got? Varathane satin floor finish. High traffic formula. All right, so let's do this. Look what we got going on up there. Smoke coming out of the chimney. So I have one of those cold smoke tubes I've shown in the prior video for like smoking cheese, and I brought it down to kind of, oops, sorry, I'm walking and talking at the same time. So I brought that cold smoke down, and let me set these down because I want to season the stove here. That way it just kind of smells like it's used. So if you can see in there. So it's just little pellets, just letting it burn for a day just to kind of season the stove, but make it smell really good. It smells good. It smells good in here. This was actually missing the little cover here. I didn't get one with it. If I was going to use it, I can cut one out or something, a metal piece to force the smoke up here. I'm assuming that you could cook something right here with a hot stove. But again, we're not going to use this thing, so I'm just making it kind of smell old. And then we're going to put that light back in. I took it out. And then we're going to put some like little fire sticks in there with it. So, because one thing that we've noticed with friends and visitors that stop by and see what we're doing here, when we show them, they immediately go to open the door. I think, like when you go into appliance store, fridges, stoves, microwaves, it's like, I don't know about you guys, but I always, for some reason, it's just reaction. I want to look inside. So I think that's what a lot of people do with this stove, is they see this door and it's just curious, a little mystery door. Okay, so what have I done today so far? I have touched up stain. I touched up stain on the back here, the dark, and looks like we missed this part too up here. So I did a quick touch up on there, and then I touched up all these window areas. And Janee's gonna be mad at me because I had a dream a while ago, right before when we were looking, I think when we ordered the curtains, I had a dream that I got stain on the curtains. And for any touch-ups, I've been very careful. But look what I just did. Do you see it? Oh, I have to see if Janee notices it. We're probably gonna have to buy another one. I think they're like $20. I'll buy her one without telling her, and then she'll be like, why do we have another curtain? My dream came true. What's on my nose? Do I have crap on my nose? I think I have stuff all over my nose. I'm looking in the reflection of the camera. Sorry, it might be a little too close. Okay, what else I do? I am about ready to hang the little handles that will cover up these wires that go to the outdoor switch. I'm about to cover that up. I've got the last one painting and drying. And then, well, we did add the light bulbs in the fan here. So that's cool. Oh, I cleaned the windows kind of. That's one thing we're not going to get to. We're not going to be able to get to the windows as far as replacing them right now. It's just low priority for us right now. We got to get busy on this building because this caboose probably took us 2 months longer than we thought. Just like the doghouse took an extra month and a half longer, twice as long. Okay, right now what I'm doing is I'm putting in these baseboard kind of things. I'm going this way with it because there was a gap, if you remember. There was a gap all along the sides here. And in front of the door, the door's not high enough to put this underneath it. So we're gonna put a thin metal that goes in front of both the doors. Maybe we'll use that same metal from the RV. Alright, we're back today. It's Tuesday. Yeah, I was kind of feeling a little slow this morning, but I tell you, the overnight low's 42 we woke up to, compared to the day before in the teens, and the day before that down to 10. So, but it's been staying around the 40s. I think it's close to 40, I think it's 48 right now. But so it's a little bit earlier, it's about 10 o'clock, 10:15 or so. And just got, first of all, might wonder why I always talk about the weather when I start the day. The weather up here, we're just kind of accustomed to being in the valley where, you know, there's like basically 2 seasons, hot and warm, I guess. Not too much cold. It's, you know, ranges from over 100 to, you know, 60s at the lowest maybe, unless there's a cold spell. So up here, with actually having different seasons, it's just a little different for us. So it's kind of fun to track it and start our day depending on the weather, start our time depending on the weather, start our project depending on the weather. I know there's a lot of construction workers out there that work snow, rain, hot, cold, whatever, but not us. we do what we can when we want to, and our goal is just keep plugging along, just keep it going. We're not in the race. We'd rather have quality work done, not in a hurry. But guess what I just got? This. Oh, I'm not going to take it out right now. I'll show you the FedEx guy. We have a FedEx guy and a UPS guy. UPS, they change out the guys every now and then, but the FedEx guy is always the same. He knows if we're here, likely that package is for here and not the house. So if he'll stop, he'll look, see if we're here first. So shout out to him. It's great because it saves us to bring it back, especially. It's not as big as I actually thought. I mean, it comes with stands and stuff, but we got the stove. So yeah, he just dropped it off for us. So I don't know if you could see that. So this was kind of an idea to incorporate this small portable stove. $130 is on sale. It's like cast iron or steel or something, but we thought in our front signage that we're going to be doing, we thought that we would kind of incorporate like a burn box in there, just like the locomotive, where we could put, in this case, I'm thinking our cold tubes I've shown on videos when we do our cheese and stuff like that, and you put pellets in, they'll burn for like 5 hours depending on how full you make it, or just the burn rate, anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, I guess 5 hours on average. So we could put those in there and it will smoke out our sign. So for our front sign, we have this chimney kind of thing. We have a spare actual train chimney looking thing. We're gonna incorporate that into our sign, and we thought, why not have it, have a little smoke coming out of it, and not much, just little drifting smoke. And if we use those pellets, those flavored pellets like apple or whatever it is, cherry, hickory, whatever, that smell will just kind of like, everybody loves the smoking smell. Most normal people like the smoke smell out there with those apple chips and pellets and stuff. So anyway, that's what we're thinking about doing. All right, so yesterday I got a bunch of stuff done. My son is coming over to visit, so I'm just gonna work a little bit. I think he's gonna stop by. So I'm gonna try to knock this out. And I already did one entry for the door for the caboose. This is the final thing that we really need to do for that caboose. Even though it's pretty much done, I just wanted to get that little plate, for the front door, keep the weather and snow from getting down in the groove. So let's do that. It's 3 inches wide. I'm gonna go 5 inches, bend an inch off each end to make that little bump. So let's do it. First thing is to cut this. And it was different measurement. Each of those doors were slightly different. The overall width was the same, but each end was a little bit different where the opening is. As I said yesterday, this is the metal that's from the RV. When we demoed it, we saved most of the metal. It's like aluminum type stuff. I tell you, it's come in handy. This stuff's been great for several things we did. The roof on the doghouse, which used a lot of it, and the chimney on the doghouse. Little things here and there that we've used before. We used it in the caboose on top of the stove on where the chimney meets the roof. We used it there. It's not perfect because it has holes already in it from the rivets, but it doesn't matter. That's what I love about this project. It's rustic. I didn't know. What? That's what?
Thank you. This is the green one. I bought the green one brown.
Making the floor plate for the doors on the caboose. This is the second one. I already got the first one painted to size and everything. And painted, cut size, blah, blah, blah. Alright, in the caboose, I just did an extension cord for now on the air conditioner / heater. And let's see if I can see the buttons. I should have. There we go. Alright, let's make sure, yeah, it's on heat. Working on the little plate. I already made them, we just need to screw them in, but this side, on the back side of the caboose, I had to clean it up a little bit because it still had a piece of wood in there. I already got most of it out before I realized to click the camera, but this is what I'm working on right here. This had a thing of wood in here and some nails. I'm trying to get it out because I'm going to fill it with caulk. So it's caulking, and then I'm going to put the plate cover over this, so it's going to have this like transition piece that we made out of metal scrap. There. Wow. This turned out pretty good. Got both sides done with that transition plate. And with that, the Caboose interior project is done. Done. Well, at least 99%. 99.9% maybe. We have just a couple little things, but you know what? I'll wait till Janee's here. We'll do the grand finale. We're going to be going to a Christmas party soon, so I think we'll come back tonight maybe and do a little video of the inside. But the heater works. Heater's working. Everything's done. The only thing is that it didn't work out is this little bare spot. So we're going to fix that. I don't mind the dull, but I do mind it not being the same throughout. So it's either dull or shiny. We went with satin. I have a feeling that we didn't mix the satin right. This is minimal. This will just take a quick, but basically this project's done. And I don't have the lights on right now because I'm testing the heater. But we'll come back. I'm going to do the grand finale with Janee. Yeah. Babe, are you ready to show the final results?
Yep.
Let's do it. It's almost dark. Wow, look at this. What a transformation. Got the lights in here. Give us the tour.
Well, there's not really much of it.
Well,
What you see is what you get.
we have many videos prior to this. This should be episode 49. Episode 49, part 19 for the Caboose. Plus, we had a prep video prior to that when we first got the Caboose. It was gutted, graffiti, mess, things that we had to like just in prep, getting everything ready. So, show the stove. This is the stove I acquired several years ago, and we did something on the inside. Ooh, look at that. Flaming bulb with some wood sticks in there and make it look like it's flickering. It actually turned out pretty cool.
The only thing is it's not hot.
It's not hot. Alright. But we do have something for the heat.
It is cold in here. What is it? Oh, not too bad. It's almost 50.
So in here we have our air conditioner heater. And we don't have it plugged in yet because we need to have a 20 amp breaker installed first. So we don't have that quite ready. We just have furniture piece in here for right now. We don't know what we're going to do with it yet. It's just here. Oh, and then what do we got here? Trash can station? Trash station? It turned out pretty good. So that's where our trash bins will go down here. Open them up through here.
It looks like you put a light in there.
Yeah, the light's shining through, so yeah, they put some little can lights on top. And a little rustic lock. Because we'll just lock this up, just have a small little shelf in there, and then of course the venting, as we've showed on previous videos. That is for the air conditioner. And what was cool, for those that haven't watched the prior videos, is the Caboose already had a vent there, so we just had to get it to reach to that spot. Alright, and then we have this cabinet, another cabinet over here. So, and these lights too, we do have lights in both the cabinets on its own switch. I don't know if you could see in there, it's not.
It's dark.
It's dark. It's getting too dark. Might have to do a daytime video too, but that's where all our electrical is. It goes out into the wall of the Caboose and down to the ground, or just above the ground for right now until we get a hookup out there. And then of course on top of this cabinet we are doing we left it open because we're going to put a radio up there. I think we have one picked out too. Alright, and then of course we wanted the cupola, the Caboose cupola, one of the main purposes was to be able to look down the train as it turns to look for smoke, sparks off the wheels of the cars. So both sides would have seats. So we thought, let's put a seat up there and kids can go up and check it out, see what it'd look like to be a conductor or a brakesman, to look out those windows. Or I said kids, but adults can go up there too. Just gotta watch your head up on top here. And then we got some industrial looking lights. Got one on this side. And then the industrial looking fan. And then we got two more sconce lights on this side. And obviously all the electricals on the outside of the walls. And all the walls were steel, and we framed 2x3s within those steel walls and steel frame, and then connected all our wood. So just a reminder, so much sanding, painting, staining. What else are we going to show?
You didn't climb up there.
Oh, let me climb up here. Here, I might want to hold that for a minute. You gotta watch your head. Yeah. I need one of those beers. We're on our way to a Christmas party, so we wanted to stop and take this video with as it was starting to get dark, because with the lighting it's really cool in here. It's starting to get too dark though, but this is actually comfortable up here.
I know, isn't it cute?
You can look out this window, look all the way down.
Look out
Other than our cracked
window.
glass, that's from original vandalism, and eventually we'll get it replaced, do something with it, but it's a low priority right now. And then wiper blades. These white wipers are hand They just move with the hand, like the old-fashioned wiper blades, I guess. They're kind of cool. But yeah, it turned out nice. Everything is. These really look nice too. So we haven't done any decor yet, except for curtains. Janee's finding of curtains. And our exit sign over here. Then this was actually, we just put like a little handle here next to the door because this is where a box was for the switch. We believe it was. There was a gang box in there. And just had some wires coming out to the switch that's on the outside. And we believe that was probably the lighting for the interior that went into this little junction box right here and then did its thing. So we took that off. But instead of trying to cut this and hide it, we just made use of it. We just came off with that and made it like a little handle. Did the same size on both sides. So yeah, the floors turned out good. We burned them, stained them with natural, and then did like 2 or 3 coats of floor varnish, like polyurethane. And then we did a trim board around the sides. So, of course, the fireplace right here, this was actually one of the ties. It's not a railroad tie, it's a timber, 7.5 by 7.5, I believe, something like that, 8 by 8. That was on the original location, and as you saw in previous videos, we cut off 2 feet off both ends, and that were rotten. And then we kept the inside. We still have many more of them, but we grabbed one of them, sanded it down even more, stained it, and made a little mantle out of it. It actually turned out pretty cool with this industrial pipe on it. This was a piece of tin that we actually found on the side of the road, and we touched up a little bit with the black just to kind of accent with the black hardware and stuff on here, but it turned out perfect. We cut the size, and that's kind of the heat shield behind the fire. And then this, of course, this is a piece of metal that came out of our RV with the demo, and we just cut the size. This was existing here, so we just kind of fit it in there with the chimney going right through it. All right, and then details, windows, all this wood around the windows. And then this furniture piece, we don't know what we're gonna do yet with it. We just have it in here for right now, but we may paint it, may stain it more and leave it, I don't know. But it kind of has that railroad look, you know, with the curves on it. So all electrical, we got electrical outlets up here, both sides. We're probably gonna put a fan up here and have it face like tilted to face the door. That'll keep bugs and bees out, since this is probably gonna be, if our plan A goes through, it's going to be our dining area. So with tables and chairs, small tables, you know, for 2 people, and maybe a couple of them are 4 people. And then someday might see if we can get Santa to come visit and get some pictures with Santa right here. Do a tree, do a chair, and perfect angle to get the stove with the tree and the chair. Maybe next year we could try to do that. Janee wants to do it. She wants to do something this year with the decorating. We're kind of anxious. We love Christmas. All right. Speaking of, this is probably going to be released on Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas 2023. This was a fun project. It was hard. And guess what's next? Which we actually already started. So this is like we had to touch up some stuff, but we are starting on the building, the exterior, painting and staining and corrugated metal. And so far it's kind of cool. So we're gonna start getting those videos going right away after this one. So, Merry Christmas, guys. We're off to our Christmas party. Cheers. Didn't put the star? Need a zip tie. Oh, look at this.
It's my gingerbread candy cane tree. Does it look the same as last year?
It's beautiful. Great, babe. Merry Christmas.